I think it was looking at me. I think that's where it's going. Yes, I can water this while I
If you sleep on your side, I bet you hate your pillow. And this
Hey you guys, trying to wait for more people to come in before we get started. Hold on. All right. Teresa, hey. Tashi, good afternoon. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to get everything set before we start. I think that's good. Can y'all see me okay? Because it look like I'm blurry. Let me know if you can see me okay. Thank you, Tashi. Alright, y'all. So I'm going to give it a few minutes. That way more people can come in, because I know it's been kind of slow when YouTube is sending out the notifications and stuff like that. But I will say, he said not blurry at all. Okay, thank you. I will say, y'all, grab your pencil, paper, whatever, something to write with, because you may want to take some of these notes down, especially if you're growing vegetables and stuff like that. So I have researched a couple things for y'all on bug sprays for your vegetable garden, and I'm gonna show you guys what I used last year, how I made what I used last year to help with like the bugs and stuff, and then I'm gonna give you some other examples of some things that you can do to keep the bugs at bay. All right, so we're gonna get started in a few minutes. So those of you that I have in here so far, are y'all gardening today? Here it's raining off and on, and it's chilly. So the sun is not out today. But that's all right though. So I wanted to do this in the garage because I had more room. But it's cool in the garage, y'all. It's really, really cool in there. So I was like, let me just stay in the house because I don't want to be uncomfortable trying to do this. So I kind of bought what I needed, as much as I thought I needed, into the house. I'd be glad when I can let the garage up and just sit in the garage and do what I have to do when it comes to gardening, and don't have to worry about, the coldness and stuff like that. Tashi says rainy and chilly today. Yeah, here too. And y'all know I wanted to be outside. So we're about to get into it though, y'all. Anybody come in later can watch the replay. So bring y'all right here. I think I could do better by doing it this way. That way I can see y'all really good. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I hope y'all got something to write with. We're going to start off with pretty much the basic things in the garden that we normally have problem with. If I can find my sheets. And it may be different from in your area. Every area is different. I know here. Okay. I know here we have a little bit of everything, seem like. So, ants, spiders, aphids, and beetles. If you're new to gardening and you're growing tomato plants, aphids is one of the things that they will take over your tomato plant. Okay, I had that problem with one plant last year, and it spread it to another plant, which I took care of it. The tomato plant was fine, but I took care of it with the bug spray that I make at home. I tried buying the neem oil stuff from Lowe's, but to me, it is watered down, and it's got a lot of stuff in it that I can't even pronounce. I don't even know what it is. So that would make me want to start just making my own bug spray. So, ants, spiders, aphids, and beetles. Peppermint or spearmint oil, essential oils. By the way, let me go ahead and say this. We're making bug spray out of oils, essential oils. Okay? So, let me just say that for one. So, I get all my essential oils from Vitamin Shoppe, which is a vitamin store here. But you can also get them from Walmart, Target. Well, I think I got a couple of things from Walmart. But you get it from Walmart, Target. All them different places have essential oils. So I just want to say that. So we're talking about peppermint and spearmint oil. They help with, like I said, ants, spiders, aphids, and beetles. So you can add a couple of drops. Now, if you Google, everybody add different type of drops. I saw one recipe where they said add 25 drops to a 4-ounce thing of water. Okay, what I buy is these little spray bottles, and I'm going to be changing them up because y'all know I'm all about colors. But last year, this is what I could find. So this is a spray bottle, and it has 8, 16, and 24 ounce. Okay, so if I were to make a little bit of 8 ounce, me personally, I would put about 15 drops in there of the essential oil. That's just me. I feel like put enough in there to make sure you got the scent kind of strong, but not too overpowering, but strong, because the scent, the smell of it is what really the insects and stuff don't like. So, I mean, play with it. Play with it, y'all. Every area is different. You may have a different type of bug, or your bugs may be immune to different things. So, play with it, see what works best. So that's why I like to get these, because they have different measurements on it. Like I say, you're gonna find, if you Google it, you're gonna find different amount of drops or whatever. Later on, I'll show you guys exactly how I make mine. Y'all already know I don't follow no recipe, no rules, no none. Y'all will see, because I have another area where I'm gonna actually make the one that I make for you, because there's a whole lot of different ones. Now, the ones I'm showing you, you can actually just get you a spray bottle with some water in it, and you don't, and just use it for what you're having a problem with. You can do it that way too. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a lot of those little spray bottles. You can get them from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna put labels on them, and I'm gonna go ahead and make one for peppermint, one for rosemary, one for this, one for that, and then I'll make me my whole little recipe for like the whole thing when I just want to go out there and spray everybody. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. So let's go back over it. Ants, spiders, aphids, and beetles, peppermint or spearmint oil. Moths, flies, mosquitoes, and ticks. Okay, this is another one I really, really like because of the fact that I have a dog, so I have to make sure that I keep ticks at bay. Also, moths and moths, flies, mosquitoes, all of them is big here. So rosemary oil, they don't like the smell of rosemary. Okay, so rosemary essential oils for those insects. Tea tree oil is good for ants, mosquitoes, and ticks. Okay, so you know you can't find rosemary, but you see some tea tree over there, get the tea tree. That's the good thing about it. Different ones can still repel the same ones. Cinnamon bark. Y'all probably done heard people say they put cinnamon in their soil if they have an insect problem or whatever. Cinnamon bark is good for silverfish, cockroaches, and dust bites. Just because you have a cockroach, we ain't saying, you know, you want to clean it. Y'all know it's the difference between house roaches and cockroaches. Cockroaches normally be in the trees, y'all. I know back home that was a problem. We had pine trees all over our front yard. So many pine trees, and also we had a pecan tree, and it seemed like the cockroaches wanted to be in it, and some of them suckers fly, okay? I ain't seen a flying one up here yet, but back home, the cockroaches fly. Okay? Yeah, so you see cockroaches, just know with it going into spring, they want to come into the house. So you can take the cinnamon bark and you can put it around your door or different things like that to kind of keep them at bay. Also, another thing that wants to come into your house, and I don't know if it's because we're here like coastal area, a lot of these things want to come in, but I do know spiders. We have been seeing a lot of big spiders, closet and all that. So we sprayed the house with just in the corners. Every year we do it like in the cracks or whatever of the walls or whatever. We spray with Home Defense, but I am going to go around it and spray it with my stuff also, and we'll get into that a little bit more. Clove. I don't have any clove, but I'm gonna be getting some because I told y'all those wasps, they be playing with me too much. Once you get stung by them, you don't want to get stung no more. I don't want to get stung no more, and they too much here. So clove, wasps, ants, cockroaches, aphids. Okay. Let's see. I keep getting an alert. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing y'all. Okay. All right, so lemongrass. Lemongrass is good for gnats, ants, mosquitoes, fleas, and ticks. I said you have that gnat problem, especially if you got plants inside of your house, like house plants or whatever. When I did the series for the tomatoes and the beans and stuff that I was growing in to show you guys that you can grow inside your house if you need to, I didn't have any issues, but maybe because it's not like in the hot weather, that may be a reason. Because it's not really, really hot, because, you know, as it heat up, those things get to really, really going. And I know here in gnats, you will see like a whole little area of gnats flying around. That is why I told you I don't do any of the spoiled stuff as a fertilizer. I don't do composting and stuff because I try to keep as many bugs and stuff away as possible. So keep that in mind. If you are doing those, you may be able to help it a little bit with lemongrass. Okay. Lavender, mosquitoes, fleas, flies, spiders. So you can take you some lavender oil, and let's see, do I have it? Yeah, I have lavender oil. You can take that, put some drops into a bottle, and maybe spray along the outside of your door, your back door, your garage, your apartment, whatever you at, and try to help repel. And even though back in the kids' rooms, that is a good thing that I'm comfortable with spraying, is like lavender around the perimeter of their walls, and that, you know, kind of help with spiders because they crucial here. Citronella. We already know citronella. You can buy the candles, the liquid, and all that. So spiders, gnats, fleas, and mosquitoes. Okay. So if you can get the essential oil, the citronella, you already know that it's pure. And that's another thing. I buy the pure essential oils. There are some that doesn't say pure. If it don't say pure, I don't buy it. So yeah. So those are some of the things. Okay. So, but there's more. So now we're going to talk about fungus control. A lot of times you'll get fungus, mainly if you're growing inside and the area is staying like too moist and like there's not a good airflow, you'll get fungus on your plants and stuff. Also, if they are too close together when you're growing them on the outside and there's not enough airflow like on the leaves, you'll start getting like fungus and powdered mildew and stuff like that on your leaves. So let's talk about fungus control and the oils that you can use for those. Rosemary, oregano, thyme, peppermint, clove, cinnamon, all those will work for fungal infections on your plants, okay? Oh no, I don't know what it is. Okay. So yeah, so let me go back over that again. Fungus control, okay? Rosemary, oregano, thyme, parsley, cloves, cinnamon are good to spray on your leaves for fungus, all right? So I hope y'all writing this stuff down. A message. I hope recovering good. So get well. So you start back playing in the dirt. Okay, so let's talk about insect repellent. That is something that y'all know we need like crazy because the mosquitoes don't be no joke. All right, so last year I did my own my own insect repellent. So what I did was, when I know I was gonna be out there in the garden like in the evening for a long time, I did not put it on my skin. Okay, I just sprayed it on my clothes, my garden boots, everything. I just sprayed it on my clothes. The only thing I used was peppermint oil and water and a spray bottle. That was it. But there's so many other different ways you can do it too. So, many insects don't like the odors of rosemary, lavender, lemongrass. Excuse me, y'all. They'll repel flies, fleas, mosquitoes, and stuff like that. Also, aphids, squash bugs. If y'all growing squash bugs is something serious, okay? They something serious. Ooh, I got so sick of them things last year. I did. So, spraying them with the rosemary and stuff, when I tell you it keep them, I mean, they don't like it. But we're going to get into that because I mixed something else with my spray. We'll get into that. So peppermint, spearmint, and orange oils will help with the aphids, the squash bugs, the white flies, spiders, and beetles. If you are new to gardening and you don't know what a white fly is, it's exactly what it sounds like. Well, no, it's not. It don't look, well, they do. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. They normally smaller though. They smaller than like your regular fly, but they white. And they just fly. Normally I would see them in my lettuce and stuff like that. So yeah. So let's go to another thing that y'all been asking me about. And we done talked about putting the eggshells down because they're sharp and most rodents and stuff don't like to step on anything sharp. We talked about putting the forks down like around your plant if you're having an issue with squirrels and stuff like that. So this right here is mainly for your mice, chipmunks, and all your other burying rodents. So I would say, squirrel and all that. So if you're having that problem, you can get a cotton ball and you can put drops of peppermint oil on it and put it where, like, either in your pot where it's at or leading up to your pot, depending on where you have your garden at. If you put the cotton ball with those drops around there and put a few drops so the smell is out there. They don't like that. So that may help unless you just got some gangster squirrels or some gangster chipmunks that's like, hey, hey, I'm getting to where I gotta go. You can try whatever you want. If you got that, then you're gonna have to put some, you know, the other stuff that we were saying down there, like the eggshells and stuff like that, and stuff that work. But you can use your peppermint oil and stuff like that. Well, peppermint oil on a cotton ball. Make sure you, y'all. Yeah, pause for a minute. So another thing, if you're growing cucumbers, one issue that I had last year, not a bad issue, but I did see them when I went to harvest, are slugs, snails. For some reason, they loved the cucumbers. They love to be under them. I never had an issue with them like actually messing up the cucumbers and stuff. They just love to be under them. I don't know if it's because the plants provided a lot of shade, and I always watered so it was moist and like cool, maybe under there or whatever. But whatever the case may be, the snails was always around my cucumbers. So cedar wood, garlic, orange, and pine oils is good to put around where you see snails. Okay, snails and slugs. You can spray the oil. You can put it in water, and you can spray it around the base of your plant, okay? Let's see. So this is another issue for you guys that have, because somebody told me you had a cat problem. A cat problem in your garden, okay? Oh, wow. Y'all been just message. I didn't know. Okay. I'm going to get through with this, and then I'm going to look at y'all comments. So, cats don't like the scent of rosemary. So, you can definitely try that. You can, like, if you got an area where you got it mulched or whatever, you can spray the rosemary and water mixture directly on the mulch. Anywhere that you can get it to where just, you know, to keep them, probably even leading up to your garden. If you can spray that rosemary around and just see how it goes. See if it helps or anything like that. You can get like cloths, maybe a towel or something, anything that will absorb that smell of that essential oil, and put it around there, and hopefully that'll help with that. So that goes over like the main things that we have issues in the garden with, okay? So now I'm gonna show you guys what oils I have and that I've been using, and some things I do like when I'm out there in the garden. I have a couple little because I love diffusing, so I do like diffusing stuff, like I use my oils for a lot of different things, so just put it like that. But I don't ingest them. Some people make like medicines and stuff with their oils. I don't do that. I don't take the oils. I just use them for other things, okay? So let's talk about this one right here. Neem oil. Now, this is not the neem oil that you need for the bug spray. The neem oil that you need is cold pressed pure neem oil. You can get it from Amazon. It's best to have the neem oil with the active azarayan in it. I cannot pronounce that word, but y'all get the point. So if you look on there. So if you want pure cold pressed neem oil, if you want that with the azarayan in it, go to Amazon. I couldn't find it last year. It was sold out everywhere, even on Amazon. So I went to the vitamin store, and they had this neem oil, pure neem oil. So I was like, okay, it don't have the azarayan in it, but hey, it's pure neem oil. So I picked up this. This is the neem oil I was using last year, and it got rid of those aphids and stuff off my thing. Also, the oils that I got so far, and I know I'm gonna be picking up more oils, is the peppermint oil. Just pure peppermint oil. This is the rosemary. Like I said, you can find these at the health store, and stuff like that. This is more peppermint oil. And my lavender. Now, I do have other oils, but I use those for the house, like the frankincense. And I have, this is another one too. And I use this throughout the house, and like a diffuser is my lemon one. That's why it's wrapped like this, because these are the ones I actually use for the bug spray, and they kind of stay in the garage. But I mean, I don't really want my house smelling like rosemary. So the lemon one can be used outside too, but I use it in the house. So yeah. Let's get to some of these comments, and then I'm gonna show you how I make my bug spray. So let's see. Karma Lee said, I'm listening. This is good information. Hey, Karma Lee. Tommy Bites is speaking. Tommy Bites Homestead Garden said, I will make that. You said peppermint and water on your clothes. Yep. And you can play with it. You can play with it. Like, I think last year when I did the peppermint, and I added some lemon to it. Because most citronella candles kind of smell like lemon, and you can buy them with the lemon scent. So I just took a spray bottle, and I added some water, filled it up with water, and I added drops of peppermint oil and lemon oil. So like I said, you can play with it, but long as you have that main ingredient, which is that peppermint in it, it should help. And don't put it on your skin. I don't want nobody to put it on their skin and then you break out and have a reaction or something. I spray it on my clothes, okay? On my clothes. Carolina Root said, oh, wait. Okay, Carolina Root said, hey, everybody, planting some peppers and tomatoes, zone 8B. Hey, Carolina Roots, you've been on it. You've been on it. I'm happy that you're still dropping seeds. Tommy Bite said, hi, Carolina Roots. Yes, I'm in 8A. We the zone 8. All of us, I'm in 8A too. So, zone 8. Tommy Holmes said, Garden said, I need to do that for the squirrels for sure. Yes, Tommy Bite. And it's just using the essential oils, and that way it keeps down all the chemicals and stuff. So, I hope it works for you. The Garden at Home by Adrian. Hey, Adrian, how are you doing? Tommy Bites is speaking. Girl, I keep saying Tommy Bites. I'm so used to your Tommy Homestead Garden, okay? So I need to put some beer out for the snails around the coops. Some people use beer, Tommy. I've never used beer. So, I mean, some people say that it works. If it works for you, then by all means, honey, by all means. But I have never used the beer method. Some people put it in a can, or either cut the top off a can or put it in a container, and the next morning slugs be in it. I feel like, and I'm not knocking nobody to do it, but I feel like you're taking care of the slugs that's there at the moment. I want to take care of the slugs before they get there. So you can do it. You can do it. Adrian said, hey, Carmelie is speaking to Tommy. Okay, Tommy say, I have the peppermint for my daughter's hair, but I will make some for the garden. Yes, use it in different ways. Tommy said, it's okay. Every live, they say Tommy Bites. It's just used to Tommy Bites. It's just used to it. So, all right, y'all. So, caught up with those. So now I'm going to show you guys. So I have something else to show you. I bought this neem oil, and this is a prime example. I bought this from Home Depot. Home Depot or either Lowe's last year. This one, it's the concentrate. You add it with water and all that good stuff. I don't like the other stuff that's in it though, because I don't know what it is. So I have used this. I'm not going to let this go to waste. So throughout the thing, when I make my batch, I may put some of this in it. It's just extra. But after I use all this, I won't be buying this no more. So, but I used this some last year, but then I really got hooked on my own bug spray. So you can see I didn't use much of it. If y'all can see where that line is, I haven't used much of it. Now, my oils is low because that's what I was using, okay? So, I have to do is, and like I say, this is just how I do it. And I didn't have no problems. Let me just go ahead and say, if you try this, do not spray this. Your first time using this, don't spray this on your whole plant. Because depending on your climate and stuff, you just don't want nothing to destroy your whole plant. You always, like, okay, when I first started perming my girl's hair, they say test out a little part of the hair. Put it on a little part of the hair. And that's what I did. I tested out and make sure it didn't do nothing. Then I permed their whole head. Kind of the same thing with this. Spray it on a couple leaves. Do not spray your tree, your plants, any plants, while the sun is out. That will burn the leaves, okay? You want to spray early morning, late in the evening, okay? I want to put that there because I don't want nobody to mess up their plants and be like, oh, Tamika said spray this and she didn't say that, don't do it. No. Early mornings, when I say early morning, I say get up at 6 a.m. If you're going to spray them so it's going to dry and stuff before the sun come out. Like, or late in the evening would probably be best because it's time for, I spray mine late in the evening because you got all overnight and the sun is down and you got hours and hours of it to do what it's got to do, and bugs really, really come out at night. So, yeah. So, okay, so let's see if y'all can see. I'm going to put it right here. That's my spray bottle. So, like I said, this is some regular pure neem oil I got from the vitamin store. And it's kind of thick. But this comes straight from a neem tree. Kind of thick ain't the word. And I'm low on it, y'all. I'm gonna have to, okay. I'm real low on it. Trying to get a whole thing. Well, I have a half one because it's thick, if y'all can see. It's thick. And it don't expire until October of this year. So I only could get a half a thing. So there we go. So pretty much I'm using a whole one of these thingies on it. All right, so now I'm going to use my rosemary. And y'all know I be mixing all type of stuff. Like I said, you may find other recipes that don't use all these. I use them. So this is something that I did all last year and didn't have no problem. So rosemary, I'm going to put 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I put 10 drops of rosemary. I stopped talking so I can count them, y'all. So 10 drops of rosemary. Now, if you was just doing rosemary oil, you may want to put in a container like this, maybe about 20 drops. But I stopped at 10 because I'm using more oil. So, peppermint. And I'm going to do 10 drops of this one. Y'all, the peppermint smells so good. And if you buying these and you just using them for, doing your stuff, it will last so long. Because I don't know if y'all can see how much. That's almost a full bottle. And I used this, like I said, all last year. All right, so now I have, do I want to put lavender? Trying to debate on her because I'm going to spray my cabbage plants with this, okay? So I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do lavender? I'm not going to do lavender because I mainly use the lavender. I was just thinking about the smell. I mainly use the lavender though for like outside the doors and stuff for spiders. So yeah, I ain't going to use the lavender. I ain't gonna do too much, okay? And that's peppermint. All right. But I am going to put my lemon, all right? My lemon in there. And I think this one right here, trying to see, did I get this one from Walmart? I'm not sure. Ooh, it smells so good, y'all. Mixed with that peppermint. And that's like my favorite one is to mix the lemon with the peppermint. All right, that's 10. Now the last ingredient. The last thing that I mixed. Dish soap. Only a little bit. Just to give it a little oily feel. The reason why most insects when they ingest like the dish soap, the oils from it messes with their digestive system. They don't want to eat nothing else no more. They don't want to eat off that plant. So I always put dish soap. You want the mildest one possible. Joy. Joy was big. So I saw Joy in the sun. I almost went crazy because this is what we grew up using, Joy. So I think I got this from Rose's department store. So if y'all have like a Rose, but I think like Family Dollar and stuff may have Joy too. So I just pour. You don't need much. Just a little bit. Because I only bought Joy just for my bug spray. So, and I've had this since last year. But I think I want to never use as much that I did, but whenever I'm cleaning something in the garage, like cleaning a pot or something out, like a planter pot or something like that, or if we washing down the garage floor or something, I was using this. So yeah. So now I'm gonna put my, and you don't want to shake this up like this. You don't want to shake it up. Just very slowly. You know, you ain't trying to make soap suds. Like, just to get it throughout the water. And bam. Bug spray for your plants. Using all essential oils. And this is exactly what I used last year on my plants. So, I'm finna go ahead while I have y'all on here. Did I just do that? I did that in the wrong container. Oh well, I have to change that. Where's my marker? I gotta make sure I know what is what. I put it in the wrong container. They both had water in it. But I'm gonna scratch this out. That way I can use it and I know what I got in there. Alright, so, and while I got y'all on here, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my lavender for what I'm gonna spray around hold on. Okay, so I put spider spray, and I had to scratch that out because I had it in the wrong thing. So for a thing about that size, let me put this up. For like the lavender oils and stuff like that for the spiders that I told y'all. Let's see. Where's my rosemary? My lavender. Alright, for a thing like this size, I'm going to put like 20 to 25 drops in it. Probably 25 drops. And this is what I was telling you about spraying like in the creases and corners, the floorboards and stuff like that to help with spiders and stuff like that that want to come in because we're going into the spring months. So literally, that one coming out fast, y'all. And I'm going to be honest, I lost count. It's all good though. That one was dripping out really fast. So there you go. Simple as that. Now I have my spray for my floorboards and stuff. Now you can add this dish soap to it, but because I'm doing around the floorboards and stuff, I'm not gonna add the dish soap. Just gonna keep it just that simple. So. All right, so let's see. Okay, Tommy said, yeah, I saw that in there, but it says other ingredients, but don't say what they is. Oh, you talking about that? Yeah, the neem concentrate. Yeah. Stardust, hey girl. You said, hey baby girl. Yeah. No, yay, I caught another live, but I'm at work. Well, thank you so much, Stardust, for joining. But you can always get the replay, honey. I just appreciate, you coming in. So, y'all was able to see. I hope this helps y'all with the bug problems and more of a natural way to do it. That way you're not spraying all those chemicals and stuff. Now, something else I will show you guys. Let me put my things back up. If you want to do this, you can or you don't have to. You can use a diffuser. And when the bugs is really, really bad outside and I'm trying to work in the garden, I will take my diffuser and take it outside. Especially they have them that's battery operated. They have them you can plug them up on the outside, different things like that. But in the vitamin store, this is where I got it from. So I'm sure you can find it anywhere else. But I have one. The box is dusty, y'all, because I had it put back because I have what I need out of it. But I'm gonna show you guys they have the portable little diffuser things, and this is what it looks like. That is what it looks like. And I know I got this from the vitamin thing, and it has like a little sheet thing that you can put in it, and you drop your oils, whatever oil you want on there, and you cut it on, and it blows out. And it has no card or nothing. You can plug it up or you can put batteries. I'm running it off batteries. And it's easy to go out there and just sit on the table, the deck, or wherever, and it helps repels the mosquitoes. Or either if I'm working on this side where the squash or something is, I can easily just take this with me and put it. Now there's other ways you can do it. There's other ways. I think they got the little liquid warmer things that you could take that's like battery operated, different things like that. These are just options and just things I have at home in case y'all are interested. Or you may come across one of these on clearance or something, and for a few dollars or something, you just never know. So I have more that I haven't even opened. I think I got these from the vitamin shop, but they are made different. I can't even remember where I got them from. I know I got them last year. But, and that's another thing, taking these that don't have a card or nothing and put them like in the kids' rooms and stuff. Basically, when I do oils and diffusers and stuff, I have the ones that you plug up like for the house. But I try to do like lemon, peppermint, eucalyptus, and things like that because we have allergies and sinus problems so bad, and that kind of help, like, yeah. So that is just the thing. You can also use those in the garden. If you have one for your house, you can use it in the garden, and that'll help keep those mosquitoes and stuff. And like with the citronella, we can buy citronella all day, but I guarantee you when you look at the back of it, it's going to be some stuff in there. You don't even know what it is and all that stuff, and that's what I don't like. But I can get one of these, or I can get the house diffuser or something and take it out, put some water in it, put some essential oils in it, and I know exactly what I got. So keep that in mind, y'all. CW baby girl said hello everyone. Hey CW. Bertha Williams, hey, give me the bug spray recipe again. The bug spray one that I just did. So I have maybe, let's just say if you have 24 ounces of water, it's going to be 10 drops of peppermint oil, 10 drops of, what did I put in? 10 drops of peppermint, 10 drops of rosemary. I did put lemon oil in it. That's optional. You can if you want to. And then a little bit of dish soap. Try to get the mildest dish soap as possible. I've never put like Dawn and stuff in it, but I'm pretty sure you can put Dawn and stuff in it. I just stuck with the Joy, or if I had, I think I did some too with the natural dish soap that I had too. So yeah, so 10 drops of peppermint oil, 10 drops of rosemary oil, and then I did 10 drops of the lemon oil, optional, and then a little bit of dish soap. Bertha Williams said, thanks, you're so welcome, honey. Carmelie is speaking to CW. Tommy Homestead Garden. I'm about to lay down. Y'all take care. Thank you, Tommy, for joining. Yes, girl, get some rest. Get some rest. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it in a nutshell, y'all. So I hope it was motivational. I mean, I hope it helped y'all with getting the essential oils. And I don't want to like, sorry y'all, soon I got lost connection. But like I was saying, I'm trying to keep the cost low when it comes to, so I was looking at like the different oils and stuff like that. And I think if I'm not mistaken, Walmart normally have like the packs, but you can go to the vitamin shop, like the vitamin store. I keep saying shop, but that's just what's in my area. You could go to like the vitamin stores, and sometimes they'll have like a pack of them, like a whole set of different types in one pack, and you can just buy them like that. So Adrian said, how long can you keep it for? I was saying until it started looking crazy in the bottle. Be honest, I keep it until it's gone. Because once you, that's another thing to say, Adrian. I'm glad you asked me that. When you have aphids or something, or a problem, a pest problem on your vegetable gardens, you can't just spray one time and be done. You need to spray a couple of days. Sometimes a week, depending on how bad it is, every day. It's just not because this is not meant to kill the ones that's there. This is meant to prevent them and keep them from coming back. So that's why you need, if you have a problem, you're not going to just spray one time. So if you make a bottle of this stuff, and if you're growing a lot of stuff, you may have that a couple of weeks. And if you have to spray every day, you're going to use a good amount of it, because that's another thing I need to say. It's raining outside, so I cannot take y'all out to show you. But I will say this. When you're spraying your plants, you need to spray the top of the leaves and the bottom of the leaves. Under there is where they lay their eggs. If you new to gardening, then you wouldn't know this. But if you garden last year or whatever, if you're not new to garden, I don't care if you've been gardening, you did one season of gardening and you had a bug problem, you probably know by now they lay most of their eggs and stuff under the leaves of the plants. So you want to make sure you spray good under those leaves. You have to take the leaves, raise them up, and spray really, really good. So spraying it in, get you a smaller, like for me, I have a lot of stuff that I grow. So one of these right here, this is a good size for me. But if you're not growing that much, get you one of those Dollar Tree spray bottles, the small ones that be like different color. And if you're gonna do a small one, just know that you're gonna have to take the drops of your oils down, because it's a smaller amount. So y'all keep that in mind. Adrian say, what did you say work for gnats? Let's see. I did my research, y'all. Like, I knew what I used last year, but I know y'all was telling me I was having other issues. So y'all, I've been highlighting and stuff, printing out stuff, and doing it like I'm in college somewhere. But it's all good, y'all. I had fun trying to find as much stuff I could for y'all. So for gnats, I think that was on my other page. Hold on, Adrian. I'm getting it, Miss Adrian. If I can. All right, so lemongrass. Lemongrass is good for gnats, citronella. What else? So according to this, lemongrass and citronella, essential oils. If you can't find lemongrass, I say just try the regular lemon oils, because it's still gonna smell like lemon. But you know, like on here, like I say, it say lemongrass and citronella, and they are good for. Lemongrass is good for gnats, ants, mosquitoes, fleas, and ticks. Citronella is good for spiders, gnats, fleas, and mosquitoes. So, CW Baby Girl says Ross and the discount store have them too. Great place to look at. Well, thank you, CW Baby Girl. Yes, y'all. Ross and what's the other one? My favorite one. Y'all, where do I be shop all the time? Burlington. You may be able to find some in Burlington because Burlington do be having it. So CW Baby Girl said Ross and the other discount stores. So I know Burlington, Ross, and is it Kohl's? I think Kohl's may have it too. You may be able to find it, you know, pretty cheap. They be having stuff like that. Thank you, CW Baby Girl. Carmelie said I'm looking on Amazon for them oils right now. Carmen, you don't be playing, girl. Go ahead on. Make sure it's cold press. Yes, the neem oil. Make sure it's cold pressed neem oil. And if you can find it with the active azarayan in it, that will be great. Okay. But like I say, I'm using my pure neem oil because I couldn't find it. So y'all know how I do it. If I can't find it, I'm gonna try to get the closest thing to it. So I use that and it worked just fine. So Bertha Williams, thank you. Bertha Williams said TJ Maxx. That's another one, y'all, that you may be able to find those oils and stuff cheap. We have a TJ Maxx an hour away. Yeah, an hour away. And I remember going in there, and come to think about it, they do have stuff like that. Thank you, Bertha Williams, for that. Huh?
Can you get some of your oils from the...
I told it. Carolina Roots says, I spray soapy water when I see a problem. About every other week, the problem get worse, but I didn't even spray last year. I think chickens in the garden help. Okay. Yeah, some people use soapy water. I cannot tell you, well, Carolina Roots tells you that it works. Just soapy water. I have not used soapy water. I put soap in the water, so it's kind of soapy water, but I use the oils too. So, thank you, Carolina Roots. He is someone that has used it and say soapy water works fine. Lisa Darling said, hello. Hello, Lisa. CW Baby Girl is speaking. Carolina Roots said, hit that like button. Thank you, Carolina Roots. Lisa said, hey, I didn't use anything last year, nothing but the marigolds. And that's the thing. I didn't grow marigolds last year. But, I mean, if that worked, that's why I say y'all have to see what works in your area. I didn't use marigolds last year. But, in one of my other lives, or either it might have been a comment, somebody has said that marigolds brought unwanted bugs to their garden. I don't know nothing about that. A lot of people say that they love marigolds. Yes, I will be growing them this year for the first time, so I'll see how they work in my area. So that's why I say, y'all, when y'all gardening, it's fun. It's supposed to be fun. It is experimental. And you have to know that your area is different from everybody else's area. Everybody's area going to be, I don't care if you're in the same zone. Your area may be different, you know, so Just like some of you say you're in zone 8, 8A. Or just say zone 8. Some of you say you're in zone 8. I am on the coastal area where I know somebody that's zone 8 that's more inland, in another state. So that's why I be saying it's different in every area. So you have to try things to see what works for your area. Carmelie say, I found it. Organic neem oil bliss, 100% cold pressed neem oil, high azure, $19.99. Carmelie, girl, wait a minute. You said on Amazon? I remember that. Kai, I'm gonna get my youngest. She be processing everything. Tiana, write down neem oil Amazon. Don't you have a computer? Google it. Love you. So my youngest is asleep. So my oldest was like, how you spell that? Google it. Y'all, kids be so funny. So funny. I bet you if I would have said BTS new song, I wouldn't have been asked no more questions. But anyway, make sure you write it down, okay? Huh? Put its neem oil and put that it's at Amazon. Just put it on a little note card or something so I can find and put $19.99. Put $20 beside it. All right, we in business. I told y'all because I will forget. Okay, I will forget. So, all right. So Carmelie, thank you so much. So y'all, Amazon got the neem oil. All right. Lisa Darling said, we in Chicago, we have snow now. Oh my goodness, Lisa. I know you'll be glad when that is done with. Carolina Roots said, at Lisa, I use Miracle too. They say they kill the bad. Okay. Y'all are talking to each other. Adrian said, yes, thank you so much. Valuable information. You're so welcome, Adrian. You're so welcome. Lisa says, really, Carolina? I had mine in they own containers next to the best veggies. Wow. Carolina Root said, neem oil helps. Just be careful on your greens. It does leave a taste. Okay, y'all. Carolina Root said, be careful on your greens. It do leave a taste. I'm going to be honest, y'all. When it comes, and I should have said this earlier, when it comes to your greens, now I haven't used these on the greens. I would say probably go with the soap water on like your lettuce and stuff like that. But this, I sprayed, I didn't even have problems with my lettuce and stuff, which is probably why I didn't say anything. But let's just put it like this. If you have problems with your lettuce and stuff, which I feel like, but like I say, every area is different. If you keep the like rotten and bad disease leaves and stuff like that off, you may not have a problem with like your lettuce, your kale, you know, that type of stuff. So if you do see that you may have a problem, probably want to try the dish soap and water on your greens, because that's something that you're going to be eating, you know, fresh. But as for the cucumber plants, the squash plants, I didn't have much on the okra. What else was the tomatoes, the pepper plants. Not too bad on the peppers though. Not too bad, and I think it's because of what they are. They're peppers. I didn't have an issue on the beans. It was mainly those tomatoes, the squash, the zucchini, and the cucumbers with the snails. Yeah. So keep that in mind with your greens, and we'll go over this again when it get. I'll do another video to just remind you guys, use the soap water on like your kale and stuff. But mainly this bug spray is for like the tomatoes and all that stuff. Everything else, because, and I'm going to tell you, you get aphids on a tomato plant, and it's sitting beside other stuff in the garden, them things spread like, I don't know. They are, and they so disgusting. I hate them. I hate them. Oh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Carolina Roots and Lisa are talking. Them in pots, you can move. Okay, Carolina Roots said water with a little soap ain't gonna kill bugs, but it's gonna deter. I just don't like the taste of the sprays on fruits on my greens. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. A lot of these is not gonna kill them. It's just gonna disrupt their digestive system, and they're not gonna want to eat. They're gonna go on by their business. And another thing that last year, late in the season, I had my first run in with the hornworm. No. On my tomato plants, y'all, the tomato hornworm, I think is what they call it. I know it's the hornworm. And what else was they on? It was the hornworm. And I want to say it was my sweet bell pepper plant. He was eating the leaves like crazy. Sorry, y'all, I can't. My allergies are acting up, and I don't want to touch my hand because my hand smells like every essential oil I just dealt with. But with that sucker, I take them and kill them. Ain't no spraying him because it may not even work. I take them off and kill them because they will eat up every leaf you got on your food, and they eat it quick too. So keep that in mind, y'all. I hope I don't have that problem with them this year, but it's a big possibility I will. Let's see, where was I? Adrian say okay. Skipper Coleman, hey, just got mine. And yes, don't use on greens. Get the dried neat leaves and blend and dust the wash off leaves, then pick. Okay, Skipper, I think I get what you're saying. Hold on, y'all. My phone is doing something. All right. Okay, Skipper. Lisa says my butter, lettuce, and kale and Swiss chard. Oh my goodness. Fire. What's wrong with them, Lisa? Miss Scott from South Carolina. Hey, Miss Scott, South Carolina. Hi, Tamika. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Miss Scott. Skipper says neem oil is autocorrect. Crazy. Hold on. I missed something, Skipper. Let's see. Okay, I get what you're saying, Skipper. The autocorrect was messing up what you were trying to say. Got you. My phone is like doing something crazy. It keep like it's buffering, and I can't see y'all messages. Let's see. So I think I'm caught up. Unless hold on. Let's see. Okay, y'all, hold on. I'm missing some of y'all messages. Everyone. Okay, now we're back in business. Okay, so. Okay, Lene, did I say that right? If I didn't, I'm sorry. But he said, neem oil smells so bad, it should run everything away. LOL. I wonder if spraying around the plants would help as well. Yeah, you can try it. You can definitely try it. That's good. If you can spread on the plants, spread around the plants and see if it works. And that's what we was talking about earlier. You want to try to keep it from coming. So if you could spray around the perimeter even of your garden and stuff, and just try to keep from coming. I know last year y'all know we be trying some stuff. Like we made a whole concoction into a spray thing of these oils and stuff, and sprayed it throughout the grass. Let me tell you, it kept mosquitoes and stuff down. Like we would walk through the grass late, like not like in the evening, and you didn't see a bug fly up at all. Like, and that was just spraying it throughout the grass and stuff to like keep, cause the mosquitoes get really bad. And you just have to try it. Spray it on the grass, spray it around the plants and stuff. Yeah, do that. Do that. Let's see. Tico says, hey to the host and the chat. Hey, Tico. Lisa Darling said, what's good? Lisa Darling, you still buffering? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Stardust, hey, Miss Scott and Tico, you're speaking. Lene said, you did, LOL. Yes. I'm glad I did, Lene. I'm glad I did. Lisa Darling said, you good now? Thank you, Lisa. Tico, hey, Tico. Carolina Rose, some great information. Yes, Carolina Rose, thank you. And thank you for your information. You come right on in and told about those leaves. Thank you. Tico said, I sprayed neem oil on my cucumber plant. Let's just say it was good while it lasted. What was good while it lasted, Tico? What happened? What? I ain't laughing. Yes, I am. It's how you said it. What happened, Tico? Please tell me what happened to your plant. Please don't tell me the plant went. What happened? Carolina Root said diatomaceous earth. Try. Yeah. A lot. Obviously, I don't even know. I got something out there. I ain't never used it though. But that's why I say, y'all, it works for some people, and some people, like even the diatomaceous earth, people say it worked for them, and some people say it does nothing for them. So you have to know what type of bugs, is in your area. Like because some bugs can be immune to. Trust me, I done seen some that I done sprayed with, not my stuff, with like straight home defense and stuff like that, like straight on them, and he got up and just pimped his way on out, like whatever, like yeah. I'm like, okay. Like, okay, yeah. Tico say, I killed it. You killed it, Tico. And you said it was pure neem oil, okay? Because I sprayed neem oil and my sprays and stuff on them, and I didn't. Did you spray it while the sun was out? Like, what was the case? Like, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She said I killed it. I can't. It's the way you said it. I can't. I cannot. Lisa says, so are you up on Facebook with the new name? Lisa, if you're talking about the Facebook garden group, I think I changed it last year, but I did put everything that, let me go ahead and say that, in the description box of this live. You have my email, so if you want to reach out to me personally about something, because some of you guys do, my email is in there. You also have my Instagram, and also the Facebook. Now, I started a Facebook group for gardening last year, and I had to like just let it go for a minute, because I needed to focus on one thing, and I was focused on YouTube, and that's what I did. I couldn't do both. It was just too much. So the group has been there. I'm just starting back to get it up as of yesterday. So a lot of you guys don't have YouTube channels, and I want to see what y'all growing. So if you have Facebook, you can go into that just, do I have it private? I can't remember if I have it private, because I think when I stopped dealing with it, I think I might have made the group private, so that way people wouldn't be coming in it, and then I don't know what's really going on. But just either way it go, just join the group, and that way we can see what you're dealing with. You know, you may have an issue with a plant or something that somebody else know what's going on with it or done had that issue. Hold on, y'all, because this light is like, I can see it. That somebody else may have an issue and we can help each other, you know. So if you have Facebook, the description box of this live will be the Facebook link. Now, I do have a page that I was using. I let the group go, but I started working the page. If it comes up Mississippi Girl Gardening and Couponing, that is not it. That is a page, and that page is what I use for like people that I like advertise for on Facebook. Like, not people I advertise for, people that don't really get on YouTube much, I guess you could say, and I'll just share my stuff there. You want the Mississippi Girl Gardening in North Carolina, it's the Facebook group. So go there. Try to have a way for everybody that don't have a YouTube channel to still post pictures or videos or whatever you want to do over there, and then we can just, you know, help each other out. Y'all get what I'm saying? So those 3 things are listed in the description box. Lisa, I know you was in the group last year. You still in it, because I ain't, unless you removed yourself, I didn't take nobody out. So it don't look like nobody removed themselves. So let's see. Skipper say, I went out yesterday evening and a squirrel was in my strawberry pot having a ball. So today I ordered one of those high frequency get ups. Hope it works. Wow, Skipper. He was in there just you said having a ball. Wow, I can just picture that. I'm sorry, Skipper. I'm sorry, Skipper. Tico said, I will try that, Carolina Roots. Thanks. Lisa Darling says, you know, the people that stay by me asked me to do more pickle jars. Huh? More pickle jars. Oh, are you saying because you did cucumbers, they wanted more pickles? Carolina Roots said neem oil can be diluted. Sometimes it's too strong or concentrated. Yeah, that could have been it, Tico. CW baby girl is talking to Skipper. Squirrels be doing the most. I hate them, y'all. I just saw videos of squirrels eating people's vegetables. And they literally will sit there with it in their hand, eat it, and look at you like what? Like, okay. Tico said, girl, yes I did, and I think it was too hot. I was sorry and sad for a minute. I'm learning. It's okay, Tico. We learn. Gardening is a learning experience. And yes, like I said before, even with the spray that I showed you guys, if you decide to use that, spray early mornings. I prefer to spray in the evenings when the sun went down. Maybe about 6, 7 o'clock. It depends on what the sun is looking like in your area. I prefer to spray in the evenings. That gives it overnight and, you know, many hours before the sun to come back up. So you don't burn your leaves and stuff, because you can really burn up your plant. And that goes for fertilizing too, y'all. I do it when the sun is out because I know I'm going to stand there and water it in really good. But anybody that's new, even when you fertilizing your plants, try not to get fertilizer. If you're using a liquid fertilizer, like that's going through the hose pipe where it's getting everything, like a spray fertilizer from your hose pipe, then I would say on the safe side, do it when the sun is not up. If you're using like a powder or the little grains or something like that, I would say still do it when the sun not up and water in really good, because those things will burn your plant. So keep that in mind, y'all. Skipper says, CW baby girl, yes, they crazy this year. Oh my goodness. Tico says, yo, Carolina Roots said, Tico, you got this. Yes, Tico, you got it. You girl, you on the right track. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And hey, the thing about it is you try again, right? Try again. And we here to help you, Tico, as much as we can. Skipper says, what's the Facebook? What's the Facebook? I'm not familiar. Huh? Are you saying what's the Facebook group? Are you not familiar with Facebook at all, Skipper? CW Baby Girl says, Skipper, yes. And the love brings too. Oh, and I'm guessing, and they love brings too. You can't stop them. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I don't have a squirrel problem. Now I may have one this year. You just never know from year to year what may happen. But as of last year, I ain't have no squirrel problem that I know of. I still haven't identified the creature that was out there eating my cabbage tops. And I can remember how his paws was in the soil, but I didn't see him. I just saw his paws and the fact that he ate the whole top of the cabbage plant. Every one of them. So, might have been one. I'm going to be on it this year. Carmelie say, diatomaceous earth is good. Put it in a circle around your plant stem or bark so crawling bugs can't climb up from the soil. So y'all heard diatomaceous earth, and I've seen a lot of people use it. I just have never used it, but I've heard that people like it, and then some people don't. It's just y'all try it, see if you like it, see if it work for your area. Okay. Carolina Roots talking to Carmelie. Lisa Darling said yes. Lisa Darling says since this 19 stuff, it's hard to find ball jar. Oh, the canning jars, yeah. Everybody is canning. Everybody is yeah. Skipper said group. Okay, so Skipper, you're talking about the group. Mississippi Girl, and it's separate words. Mississippi Girl Gardening in North Carolina. For that one, you're gonna have to spell out North Carolina. And that's on Facebook. So I can't remember if I still have it private or open, but just join it, and I will add you as I get the alerts, and that way we can show pictures and stuff like that. And I wanted to do like a chill spot on Instagram, but a lot of you guys don't do Instagram, so I'm actually gonna think about taking the chill spot over to the garden. So sometimes when we in the garden, I may go live in that group or whatever, and we listen to music and work in the gardens and talk amongst each other and stuff. Kind of like over here, but I could just add music over there, and then you can still post your pictures in the comments and different things like that. It'll just be more, more relaxed that way, because I found out more of you have Facebook than you have Instagram, and that is okay. I'm not too fond of Instagram all that anyway. Like, I have pages, but yeah. So we can get the Facebook group jumping off. That way I can see what y'all doing. You can see what I'm doing. Well, y'all see what I'm doing. I'm always going live. So, but I can see what you guys doing. I can see the progress you're making and different things like that if you have a question about something. So, yeah. Mississippi Girl Gardening in North Carolina is the group. Tico said, thank you guys. You're welcome, Tico. Skipper says, okay. Miss Scott, South Carolina. Me and my son watched a squirrel eat a rat once. Eat a rat. Since then, they can have whatever they want out the garden. I don't mess with them. Too many bad experiences with them. Oh my goodness, Miss Scott. A whole rat. Wow. 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 A whole rat. Okay. Carolina Roots and Miss Scott. I'm in South Carolina too. Low country area. Okay. Let's see. All right. So, trying to get this. So y'all, yeah, that is I think that's about everything when it comes to the bug sprays. That's what I use. I I don't know too much about anything else because that's just what I use. And like I say too, don't be scared to try other things that you may hear or see or something like that. I don't mention other things because I don't want to tell you something I don't know about. Like the Diatomaceous Earth. If I bought some, I didn't use it. Like I bought Seven Dust last year because it was clearanced out. I haven't even opened it. So I'm not gonna tell you, hey, go use Seven Dust for the ants when I don't know how it's gonna do on your plants because I've never used it. I can't tell you how it's gonna work and this. I only can tell you what I use, and it's only right for me to tell you what I know about than to tell you about something I don't know about. So, Carolina Root said, are you gonna set up irrigation to your bucket garden? Yes, that is the plan. I need to look into an irrigation system, and I wanted to try those soaker hoses that I got from the Dollar Tree to see how they was gonna work. But yes, because it gets too hot to be out there trying to water that stuff, and sometimes it gets so hot here I have to water 3 times a day. And I was using the sprinkler last year, and I had a $400 water bill for like 3 months straight because of the sprinkler. And even though we wasn't using that much water, the way it is here, you pay more for the sewage usage than the actual water usage. It's crazy. So I was ending up watering the grass and everything else along with the plants. So that's why I said I am going to look into getting an irrigation system for that. Carolina Root said, okay, I'm just south of Orangeburg. Lisa says, so I will be using my freeze bag machine this year for my garden. Okay, Lisa, go ahead on. Miss Scott said, okay, Carolina Roots, we're neighbors. Carolina Roots said, Lisa, is it like a vacuum seal machine? Hironic Prepper, hey, you, great channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lisa Darling says, my guy made some squash, eggplant, and something else veggie meal. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good, Lisa. Karma Lee says, try shiny object. Well, I was reading what you wrote, Karma, but it said the message was deleted. Ironic Prepper says, love your channel. Keep up the great work. Love your bracelets. Oh, thank you. I made these myself. I need to get back into making more bracelets and stuff, but I just be so busy. Like, I have all my beads and everything to make them. I just be so busy. Yeah, and y'all don't already know, I'm a female of many talents. Put it like that. It's always something that I have done, I've been trying to do, but yeah, I said I was going to get back into making more bracelets and stuff. This girl said, yes, it is. Miss Scott said, I hope you do some cooking videos this summer. I've heard you mention cooked cucumbers. Never had them. I sure will. Miss Scott. And the cooked cucumbers, girl, they so good. So good. Carmelie said, I hit the wrong button. It's okay, Karma. It's okay. Heronic Prepper says, send me one, LOL. Email me, Heronic Prepper. Email is either, I have a post on the community tab with the email, and it's also in the description box. So, email me. We can figure something out. Victoria says, can you mention what you used again? I missed it. Sorry. Victoria, are you saying for the bug spray? It was peppermint oil, rosemary oil, lemon oil, and the mildest dish soap that you can find. And I used, it was like a little over a 24 ounce, so I used 10 drops of each oil in that container. Lisa said your greenhouse in your garage. No, Lisa, I put it in the backyard. Victoria Atkins said yes. Okay, so yeah, it's 10 drops of peppermint oil, 10 drops of rosemary oil, 10 drops of lemon oil, and the smallest small amount of dish soap. I prefer the and neem oil. Neem oil. Now I did not have the cold press with active azurite in it because I couldn't find it last year. So I use just regular pure neem oil. So don't forget the neem oil too. But some people use it without the neem oil. So it's whatever you prefer. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Okay, there we go. Currently say shiny objects will help keep birds and animals away. Hang empty aluminum pie pans are pretty decorations in a string. Carmelie, thank you. Y'all heard that? So she says shiny objects will help keep the birds and other animals away. So pie pans and stuff like that, you can hang them with a string or either other decorations. So we can try that. So Carmelie, I would definitely try that, and y'all can try it too if y'all have that issue. So see, y'all, I love it. I love it. Carmelie said it confuses them. Oh my God. The way y'all say them swirls is doing y'all. I know y'all would like to see them confused. See y'all, every time I do a live, Summer have to come and just start being a nuisance. Summer. Now all along I've been live and she wanna come over here and sniff everything that's over here and just mess with stuff. Like, yeah. Can I help you, ma'am? She inspecting the area, I guess. Carmelie said, hey, Summer. Oh, so you gonna turn around? What? I like your nerve. Y'all, look at this. She gonna make me rub her. Summer. Okay. She put her nose like under here, like she was telling me, like that's when she want her rub. So, and then she literally moves her body to where she wants you to rub her at. Like how she easing up, she's moving forward. I don't know if you can see, but she'll move forward and she'll turn for where she wants you to rub her. Okay. I think that's enough for now. That's enough. I'm trying to do my lot. Whew, okay, y'all. Let's see. Best Yet Journey. Hey, Best Yet Journey. Said hello, everyone. Carolina Ruth said, all right, gotta go do my dad thing. Waffles for dinner. Yum. LOL, y'all take it easy. Have a good night. Thank you, Carolina Ruth. You be safe. Have a good night, too. Best Yet Journey. That's them fur babies for you. Yes, I know, right? She was over there doing her own thing, and then it's just like, okay, it's time for my rub. So, but y'all, I think I'm going to end the live here. It's like 5:47, and I do need to get, dinner, figure out what we having for dinner. It's gonna be an easy night tonight, but we try to eat at a certain time. Y'all already know. So let me see. Summer, I gotta do what I gotta do real quick now. Man, you setting off my allergies, honey. Time she came over here, my throat itching and everything. Like, so, hold on. So Lisa Darling says, night night, best yet. Journey say, I'll look at the replay. Thank you so much, y'all. I gave a lot of information that I could have, that I researched, and some things that I do for as a bug spray and stuff. So I hope you find it helpful. So, but thank you so much for coming in. And y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, end it here. And I want to get a garden tour because so much has changed in the garden. Like, it changes like constantly. But like I said, it's been raining. So yeah, I'm gonna get something up though for y'all because I want y'all to see what's going on and all that. But with that being said, y'all, I want y'all to be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, y'all. Thank you for coming, and bye.